Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing? I am going to tell people that I am live. I'm going to share on my Facebook groups, first of all, to let everybody know that I'm live in the 3 groups that I post. So that way. And I think, hi, Crafty Kitty. How are you? Good. I am good. I have the live chat on. So 11 people already. I'm sorry, guys. I was a little late today. I was a little late today because I had some things to do and participate in. Hello, Michelle's Coloring Corner, and to all the local lurkers. Today we're going to be continuing coloring out of Enchanted. No, what did it say Enchanted? I meant Fairy Miracles by Clara Makova. I have the web camera on a different angle. For whatever reason, I'm having trouble with the thing not being on the tripod. I think I need another tripod for this, but it's so hard to get a good tripod. That's the cord. Fortunately, I can't do anything about the cord because that's the cord to the... Hi, Debbie. How are you? Hello, everybody who's joined. 11 of us over here. So I have the Pablos. So what color should we make the mice, guys? Remember, it's got the beautiful Pablos. Light gray? I'll see if I have a light gray in this set. I haven't used the grays, actually, in this set. Okay, I think this is the light gray. What is this? Silver gray? Light gray? And steel gray. Hold on while I get the little sketchbook. And I did get a combo for the Pablo skin tones. I have not tried it yet. Hi, Susie. So glad you're here. So I'm going to color. So when we're testing, I always use a little sketchbook to tell. And pink inside the ears. That's not a problem. So here's the silver gray. Oh, that's good. That's good to know that that's arriving. Silver gray, steel gray. I like the light gray. As some of you know, I was busy doing some stuff, and the thing is, some of you know this, some of you don't know this, but lately my mother has been using the computer. You know, I live with my mother, so as a lot of you know, my mother's been taking these classes, and now she needs the computer the last few days to take these classes first, and it's important for her job. So when she's on, I can't be on. So now my schedule is kind of thrown off whenever she's around. Hello, Mia. Hello. Well, I'm probably not going to take my decorations down till after New Year's. We're going to make the ears light pink. And these are Pablos. The only thing that is... I am playing around with my new webcam a little bit, guys, because I have to learn how to work it. I hear that, Robin. What does that mean you're at 9:30 again? Also, guys, if it comes out blurry, remember this is only because that I moved that the camera moves, so I have to learn to turn off the autofocus on it. Once I learn how to turn off the autofocus on that. Yeah, you want to hear craziness? I went absolutely crazy today because I filmed some stuff. I filmed some flip throughs of some books, finally, Kim. And I put away a lot of my Christmas coloring books in a box, so that way when it comes time to next year, I'll have them for next year or whenever Christmas in July or whatever people are doing. I put them in little boxes over there. Ooh, Robin, that's hard. I think they may be for now my number one, but I still love my Prismers the way that I would rate my pencils right now, but that could change in the future. I would say Pablo's number one, Prisma's number two, Polly's number three. As far as the budget-friendly ones, I would say Deli number one in my budget-friendly ones, Arteza number two, and Triffafarben number three, if we were going into the budget-friendly ones. I have several. I had enough to fill 2 boxes, Robin, of Christmas and No, Kim, I went crazy because I couldn't find the charger to my camera. That's the one that I film all the flip throughs with. You know what, guys? This is annoying me. The autofocus is annoying me, so I'll be right back. Never mind, I can't do it right now, but I can do it another time. To turn off the autofocus. I have to remember next time to turn off the autofocus on this. Well, you're lucky because I had to be on later today because my mother has to take a lot more classes, so she's kind of playing games. Like now my schedule is all over the place right now. Well, no, they're not. It's not cool that she's taking classes, Kim, because it kind of interferes with my schedule and the way that I like to do things. So no, it's not. I understand that these are classes that are needed, but it's very annoying. A webcam is very easy, Robin. Although, because I'm not hooking it up directly on the back of the computer. What does that mean, the edifying? I don't understand that word. And what that word means. Explain what edifying means. And these sharpen really pretty. And they hold the point really nicely. It improves the quality of her job. Thank you. Some people claim that I'm a fast colorist. I actually got a skin combination. Some of you may have been on Sammy's stream earlier, but I got a good morning or afternoon, because it's afternoon where I am. It's not. So for me, it's very different. You know what I mean? I'm just taking a pink out. Yeah, well, yesterday I slept till like 12 o'clock. So that was different. This color is called salmon. I know she was on earlier. It was just, I usually go on at like 1 and 1:30, Robin, but if my mother, my mother was taking a class, so I had to wait for my mother to be done with her class. So they say everything happens for a reason. Salmon. It's like you get into how best to explain it. I like routines. This is a class for her job. She has to take these classes for her job to get this, to keep her certification. And then I went to I actually went to Centuries earlier this morning. Now the thing about Centuries is that it's a lovely store. But the problem with Centuries is that it's always crowded. So the problem is that you have to go there super, super early in the morning when it opens, so that way you don't run into the crowds. This color is mauve. Have a beautiful day, Michelle. I've actually met Paula Quinn, Robin. I haven't been reading as much as I should be reading, but what happens during the holidays is I feel like we get so busy during the holidays. That's awesome. I like Forever. They're a good company. They're a good publisher. I just wish that BEA would open up their registration, because last year they opened it up like November, December for 2019, and they haven't opened it up yet. So I'm trying to keep some money for that. The price tag is very, very high to go if you're a book blogger or a booktuber. And Robin, the thing about the Pablos is that they keep a really nice point. I think I'm going to make her eyes purple here. The mauve. The little inner eye. I did, however, I hear that these work well with prisoners too, so. This book is really, really a very nice book. I love Clara McCullough's books. So that's that. There's all these little dots in the thing too, so. Susie, this book, you can pre-order it on Amazon. It'll be $29 if you can wait, Susie, for the book. Order it on Amazon. Don't go to Etsy to get it, because Etsy will charge you $41 for the book if you go on Etsy. I happened to buy my book on Amazon. I was very lucky to have gotten it on Amazon when I did. I'll tell you that right now. This one is called Indian Red. Reminds me of the burnt ochre in this red reminds me of a red that I saw in our teasers. This brown reminds me of a red that I saw in my teasers. Thank you, Robin, for putting a link up to the book. This color is sky blue. I did get 2 new books in, Robin. So who wants to see the new books? Things always land on the floor. Steampunk Darlings arrived. Steampunk Darlings. I really like this book. I think it's beautiful. And I did film a flip through of it last night when it came, but here's some of the stuff that's in it. This will be a fun one to do. I did film a flip through of this one, so there will be one coming up very shortly on the channel. And then Robin. Girls with Music came. So I bought mine from Cool Craft Book. I got this lovely little postcard. And then I got these two little stickers. I got this nice little print with it. Susie, you get this. This is the sequel to Girls with a Poem book. This is the book. This is the second book from Momo Girl. So, but what I like better about it is that the art is so much better this time around. I did do a flip of this one. Like, this has a grayscale vibe to me. I did a flip of it, Robin. I just haven't converted it yet. I need to convert the file format to a YouTube file format, and then I can post it. Or let's say you want something grayscale. One of the pictures that I really, really want to do is one of the sea. Hold on. I'm looking for that sea one that I saw with the mermaids. Here's one that's grayscale. Here's one that's grayscale. So you guys can see this, how pretty this one is. Yeah, I think this one has a lot more. Here's one. You can see the tail. So it has a lot more grayscale to it. So if you guys would like that, I thought you guys would like to see a little taste of what I got. Those came in yesterday. They actually arrived right after our stream was over. Hilariously. And this one is called Jade Green. No, it's Moss Green. My mistake. Hi, Shara. Isn't Girls with Music? I think Girls with Music may be prettier than than the first one. Don't get me wrong. I think the first one is lovely, but I think the second one has a better. There we go. I had to adjust the camera. But I think Girls with Music is a more outstanding book. I think that book is absolutely outstanding. The only book that I'm sad about that I will not be getting is Slavic Beauty because they didn't sell it to you, the U.S. But, you know, what can we do? If they don't sell it to us, then, you know. That's okay. Come back when you can, you know. I think I want to make those dark red. Have a dark red in this set. Here's a color. Oh, good bean. This is a purple. The thing about the Pablos is that they're really nice and creamy. Then the only things left will be the little bug and then skin tone, which we're going to attempt to do for the first time. So I want a nice yellow and a darker orange. So this color is called lemon yellow. And this color is called orange. And then we're going to do an orange in the other wings. So now we're going to do the skin tone that set, and I got this from Sammy, so I'm not sure how well this is going to work for me. Because normally I come up with my own skin combination, so hold on. I got to read the book. Got to read my book for what she gave me. There. Apricot. We lightly coat this. Happy holidays to everybody. Oh, Susan, I hope you get out of the hospital soon. That's awful. Very lightly coat the skin. salmon. Now, I know I'm not doing it exactly like Sammy, but I modify things as I need them. I think I'm going to do granite rolls. You know, we're all different, and I do skin a lot different than everybody else. I'm just sharpening them up, nice sharp points, as Sammy would say. It's awful to be away from your family and loved ones on the holiday. You know, and then we will put granite rolls. Oh, that's starting to come along nicely. I think the skin has come out really nice. And then we have a color called cream. It's a color called cream. I don't think I see that. I don't see the cream. Then cream. And this is the cream. Oh, this is like a white. You can use the white as a blender pencil. And we've done the cream, and we've done our skin for the first time with Pablo's. So I want to thank Sammy. I didn't do exactly what she did. I modified it a little bit, but I only needed the certain colors to figure out how to do it. So let's move on to another book. I don't do marker blending, but that I'd have to learn an experiment on that. Steampunk darlings, or would you guys like to do girls with the music? This one. Or this picture. You guys definitely had an idea what you wanted. I'm just selecting my colors, guys. Turquoise blue. We'll do this one. And this color is turquoise blue. I have 3 pan pastels. And I have this one. I don't like them, actually, to tell you the truth. I think I'm going to give them to somebody at some point. I just don't like them. I find them very messy and very hard to use. I know other people don't have the same issue, but those are the only pan pastels I have. I tried them. They're not everything is for everybody. These work very well on this paper. And that is with a little bit of the turquoise blue. And I'm not worried about replacing these pencils because I know where I can get replacements for them, which would be Dick Blick. So what has everybody been watching? One of the things that I'm looking forward to returning is Game of Thrones. I am a huge fan of the show. As some of you know, HBO has started to rerun some of the episodes from the previous season, so I'm kind of glad that they're doing mini marathons until April, before April. Look how bright and vivid that color is, and I didn't even use a whole lot of the pencil. I've been very busy with other things, Oh, is that not a good show, Susie? I feel Angel Rose. These are the Karen Dash Pablos. And they have really interesting names. I know very shortly that I'm going to put them in a case very soon. I ordered a cream case. So they'll be in a case rather than them being in a tin. We're coloring out of Girls with Music by Momo Girl. This is a book you get on Etsy. I bought this off of Cool Craft Book just because the shipping was a little bit better than June. Don't get me wrong, I think June does a beautiful, beautiful packaging. They both do. The reason why I went with Cool Craft instead of 70s books was just the shipping was just a tiny, tiny bit better. So, I mean, the way they left, and Susie, the way they left last season, I'm like, it was like the best season, and then that ending was like, we were like, oh no. You knew something bad was going to happen, but you never expected. Well, remember, Robin, these were Christmas gifts. I'm sure someone will have a link for the pencils and the book. Robin, could you give Angel Rose the link to the Pablos? And the book? It's annoying to wait. I swatched these out, but I'm still like new to them. Thank you, Robin. I still need to swatch out my Les Mouchettes markers. It is a really pretty book, Jill. I also, if you guys are not familiar, well, this picture that I'm working on right now is what we call light grayscale. If the picture gets blurry, guys, change your gear. There's a little gear guide, and you change it to 720 or whatever your highest is. Absolutely, Debbie. We all want you to be, absolutely. We want all, I don't like anybody to be in the hospital during the holidays. Like, that's got to be one of the worst feelings in the world. You feel like you never get out. But I'm sure you'll get out eventually, but they're keeping you there. It's usually for a reason. I think the images are pretty in this book, are prettier in this book, to tell you the truth. But this is the first time I'm actually coloring in this book. So it is, for me, Natalie, I think I'm going to be working in this book more. I love the first book, the first Girls with poem, but as far as the imagery, I think this imagery is really outstanding. Guys, what color should we make her hair? Red, brunette, blonde? You know, it depends on what you're in the mood for, too. You know, sometimes I love coloring people. Sometimes I love coloring a fantasy scene. Sometimes I like nature. Sometimes I like coloring mandalas. You know, don't get me wrong. I love coloring flowers as much as the next person. And you know what's weird is that every time Hannah Lynn comes out with the new book, I think they're all fantastic. Or when Johanna comes out, like I thought Ivy and the Inky Butterfly really was her best book, and then The Flowers came out, and I thought that book was sensational. So Susie, you might like something like World of Flowers by Johanna Basford, The Secret Garden. This is the eraser from the Granite pencil. It works just as well on color pencils. Do you like it? Really? You don't have any of her, I think you would like Hannah Lynn. A lot of people like Hannah Lynn. I think I have every Hannah Lynn book except the Dream in Color book, but everyone but that one. So, and guys, don't forget that Grazia Salvo is also coming out. Oh, that's good, Jill. Those electric erasers, I know a lot of people like them. I don't have one personally, but no, I say start small. Then you learn what you like, you know. And guys, don't be afraid to shop on Etsy because there's a lot of artists. And I'm going to show you somebody that I finished a page from. It hasn't even made the Facebook group yet. I'm going to show you an artist on Etsy that I did a page from. This is a grayscale image that I did, that I colored with markers and some pencil work. Which book did you order, Natalie? But this comes from an artist on Etsy. Her store is Yana Fairy Art. You can find her on Etsy. And she does a whole bunch of fairy arts and different things. This book is Fairy Dolls. The name of her store is Yana Fairy Art on Etsy. So you can find her there. And this is a grayscale picture that I completed and did. I printed this on Nina cardstock, on Nina white cardstock. So I want you guys to see what the finished product looked like. I was trying to put more white in my eyes, and then I had to make them look like stars. So that was what I was trying to do with the eyes. Didn't work out too well. But we only learn by trying. This blue, Joey, is turquoise blue. Guys, what color should we make our hair? Start thinking about her hair. Red hair. Red. Okay, we can do that. We can do red hair. Hello, Joey. Hello, Jill. Hello to anybody who's come into the chat. Remember, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And remember to give other people, when you're in the live streams, thumbs up. That helps them. So, just saying that. Wow, 25 of you guys. That's amazing. So we'll do her red. I really like how this blue is coming out. Okay, guys, I'm going to do something where I normally don't do this, but I think you guys all understand that I'm going to put a base layer down on my hair. Then I'm going to put the base layer down in something other than Pablo's. Because I know how the pencils work. This is a Holbein. When I do red hair, I always put blonde hair down as a base. I don't know why, but I do that for a lot of my hair colors. I forget who I saw do this. And I learned this from watching another YouTuber. I don't think it was Sammy who did it, but it was another YouTuber I saw doing it. Oh no, you probably didn't scratch it. You probably just bruised it. If you hear something in the background, don't worry. My house is always busy. Dawn, I really hope you're true. Hey, May. How are you, May? We were coloring in Fairy Miracles, but now we're coloring in Girls with Music. I'm putting this just down as the base layer, May. This is not the final color. We all love May. This is salmon pink. This is salmon pink. I do this combination quite a lot. May, I'm so happy you're here. So how's everything going at your house? If I believe correctly, May doesn't stream on Saturday. She streams on Sundays. No, May, I have more than 500. Or did you not watch the coloring book collection video? Oh, so you're not streaming until after the holidays. Again, okay. So that is just to give it context that I use my whole lines as sometimes the base layers. Now, back. And now back to the Pablo. And I want a nice sharp point, so I'll put it in my tagal. And this is Scarlet. So they wanted her hair to be red in May, so they selected. Sorry guys, sometimes, when you're doing this, you have to concentrate, so. Oh man, don't talk to me about sleep. I've been having trouble sleeping sometimes because I don't know if it was the pillow or my pillow wasn't thick enough, so I bought another pillow tonight. So for me to get a second pillow so I can sleep more soundly. But they say, guys, if you are not sleeping right, half the time it's because your pillow isn't giving you enough support on your head. So keep that in mind. Well, you know who has really good hair tutorials, Robin, is Sammy. Sammy has really good hair tutorials. She has really good hair tutorials, so. Oh, what book are you doing a flip through of? Aren't they fabulous, Susie? I have that one, May. That one was DD enabled. I think I did a color and chat from that book actually before I went away to visit my brother last time. Yeah, I did actually. It's in the catalog somewhere. The point is starting to become dull. You can get those images off of Etsy actually. Wait, you know who's a good who's a good book to play with for hair is not only Maria Boldac but Hannah Lynn has great. Her girls have lots of hair that you can play with. Oh, the Epic Journey books. The Epic Journey book from the other world. The Epic Journeys, the other world book. May, the one that you're doing the flip through. I was actually Dee enabled on that book because I saw it on Dee's channel first. So then I got it. I really like her hair. And May, I was saying earlier in the stream before you came in that this book I think is prettier than the first one. I also played with a new angle today, so. But I think the same thing about Hannah Lynn's new book, this one. Anna's very good at her product reviews. You know who else does really good product reviews is Coloring Coria when she downloads her videos. I just love her videos. Coria has some really good product reviews. This thing is called Beautiful Thing. Hold on, guys. Let me see my Google Translate so I can read the poem. I can find my phone. We have a Google Translate app, actually, guys. I have a Translate app. Thank you. Nothing beautiful. Life is a trip too short for all. The seasons will come again, but the but the light of the faint world will remain. I am thankful for the day, and I gather the hands of a small prayer. I am thankful for the day and gather the hands of a small prayer to love all that is lied to. That is what the text says about this picture. I did that for my Google Translate app on my phone. If anybody is... Bye, Robin. Have a lovely day. Thank you, May, for the links. Now that I have a translator app on my phone, Joey, it makes life a lot easier. So, guys, only if I have this on me. Only if I have this on me, if I have the Google Translate. See, there's a thing on your phone called Google Translate, guys, and what it does, it translates. You put your camera and you put the text in, and then it gives you the thing done. So that's how you are able to do a translation. So, guys, I'll leave the stream here, and then I guess next week we'll resume with her. And this one is called Beautiful Thing, so we'll call her Beautiful Thing. So thank you guys very much for the stream. Thank you guys very much for coming. I appreciate you guys coming. And have a wonderful, happy New Year weekend. Bye, everybody.